to the CFP this year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
What's going on down there? That you're getting that.
And the Wolverines will put total weather to crank us up.
What kind of NIL deals you got going on over there, my guy?
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Get off of him, Pat. Fucking loser. Just kidding, Pat. You're not a loser.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. To the ground with the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out through the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast.
Just some open guy that he found.
Stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The gift to the back.
Tackle.
Down for a loss of a couple.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Cantrell.
Oh.
They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
One of the
It's on the share screen.
Is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10.
Sound like it.
Running back searching for a hole.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Okay, Blake.
And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass.
You caught it?
The marker, it's Ferguson. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Trying to get the corner.
Oh. Yeah, my boy 54 is big as shit.
Senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some
Jamie.
They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
Jamie Lee Fox.
When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the back. On his feet at the 40. Just what they were looking for. And
this guy's name's Bo Jackson. Is that real?
With a 1st down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and They're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down.
How?
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
I'll be damned if it isn't the man himself.
On this one, because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Headed to the end zone.
Goddamn, he got me good.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Just ran shitload of drags the whole drive.
This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football.
Have everybody muted.
Points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together.
It's like 12 fucking people in here. And Louis is loud. And he smells bad. I'm just kidding. I don't have anybody muted. I just wanted to hear them talk shit. They're still doing this shit on the kicker things. 80 fucking did this corner shit.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If
So
you're
you
the
know
return
this
guy,
guy
you've
just
got to
loves
make
this
something
game.
happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
All right, Pat.
The Wolverines backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
Oh.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Over.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Damn.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Looking for a crease. It's Jackson. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we...
You going to the store, Lou? Are you really you're about to go to Billy Martin's?
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down.
Blake did not like that.
Or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the Red Raiders are on the move. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
On the kayak?
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver.
Crazy word.
Football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
On the ground, it's Samuel. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes.
That's what you use as bait. That's crazy.
The Red Raiders line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Why is everybody on my team getting hurt?
Giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the run. Here we go on second. There's a good chance the offense tries to run it again.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Jackson.
They already did that play.
Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Cantrell.
What the fuck? What?
He rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I mean, how does he do that play 2 times in a row?
A pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it.
Oh, are you not supposed to mix the fucking play call up? What is that?
Check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Third time he did that play on that drive.
Pac-12 action today. SMU is
That's
trailing,
super corny.
Star leads a comeback today. He could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown.
Especially from the user like him, he's supposed to be good.
To Kentucky. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So here comes the Michigan offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put
my whole
team's
just getting hurt right now.
7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time.
Play hit, ref.
Find anybody to throw to, he'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Cochran.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
And the Wolverines come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Caught near the sticks. It's Cochran. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and goal.
There it is. Devontae.
Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Fady.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
I'm getting mixed signals whether or not Louis burns.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
When I heard the words kick and back, I knew right away what to do. Get red solo cups.
Okay, give me some extra yards. Give me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground.
What a cut, dude. Good hit.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
From the 39-yard
I believe.
line, it's 1st and 10.
I believe that we.
To the air on 1st down.
What the
Got a
fuck?
man, it's Ferguson.
Can I get a fumble? God damn.
Before he crosses the 50, he's down to the 49.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a
Well,
couple first downs
hey.
together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
He does.
The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to run it.
Oh my god, these cutbacks are crazy,
He's able
dude.
to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about.
I thought you meant like right now, within the last like 2 seconds since you last talked.
Staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on
It just
first
keeps
down,
happening.
man,
Like you keep getting that fucking random ass itch in your nose. Fucking weirdo.
The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback will keep it. They bring
Damn,
him
son.
down before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll take it himself. Turning it on.
What is this game? This quarterback run shit.
Hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. And the Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Burr. Quarterback now breaking the field.
Yeah.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for
This
end
game
of half
sucks.
and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage.
Running the ball in
and
this
get
game is
going.
extremely
Instead of
corny.
Scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the 1st half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Little. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Now adjusting. Breaks into the open.
Damn, my quarterback just got cracked. I don't know how he held on to that ball.
Pick up a first down.
This quarterback showing a lot of resiliency here on this drive, because first down he got sacked, second in California, he's able to scramble, and while he didn't get the first down, he's able to get a little bit of it back, and he's made this third down manageable now. Let's see if he can make another play here and keep his offense on the field.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, better look out! Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB, because he drops back, he wants to throw the football, he sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
Throws to the wideout.
Give Moss, boy. Whoop.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Go. Yes, sir.
Exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time.
That's that receiver, Blake, that Cochran dude that I
Understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Extending the play.
Get in there, Cochran, touchdown, baby.
Michigan.
What a throw. Catch, touchdown.
Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together, great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room.
Get the fucking ball back, please.
Stopped at the 18. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here.
Yo, how do you fucking do that?
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Yeah, so did Cole. It's okay. I think I did too.
Make up for some of that lost ground on
It's pretty
second
good.
down. Off the RPO, complete.
What?
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Yeah, boy. Good fucking play, man.
Defense makes a third down stop. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying.
It's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout.
Yo, my fucking receiver, Cochran, is a dog. I might have another one.
The 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there giving up the first down.
Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
Sorry, Drew. That sucks.
Halfway there on
good shit, Blake.
2nd and 5. Quick handoff. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Motion from the wideout.
I don't know. It's just in my head, though.
Leaves it with the back.
His corner just read that run so well and blew right past my receiver. Fucking.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense,
holy
guys.
shit.
You're expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Took me a second to realize what you said. I thought you said something else. I thought you said like some Young Thug song or something.
The give from the gun. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
No.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play.
Caught it. Let's go. What a catch. Cochran.
But this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards.
That's the play that Rex up fucking drew his whole offense up, or
instead, they get a
set up his whole
play,
defense up
now
for
all of a
me.
sudden, they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. He wants to throw it. Under fire. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we're going to
EA Sports.
Nice job on first down, stopping them.
It's in the game.
A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Damn near. Oh, right around my offensive line, of course. Only blitzing 3. I'm in the pocket. Everything just.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But
Sick.
I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up if you want to go for it on 4th.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. Quick screen to his face from the line. They got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
21-17. 4th quarter.
Check this out. Washington State is getting dominated today. And friends, the folks in Pullman deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 21 to Toledo. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
That's such a.
Still on his feet, and he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Running the ball is so corny in this game with the cut 6, dude. No, but I don't do it like this. I would do it like. No, I wouldn't. My guy was never that fast to get to the outside like that. He was just fast inside the numbers.
He'll try to get outside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's just so whack. It's just
into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field.
It's just abusing speed, really.
Space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, the defense doing a great job winning, setting the edge, running to the football, shutting the toss down.
To the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Stone.
How is my guy hurt from that? What? He got right up.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass.
He dropped it. He dropped it. Let's go. Come on. Come on, we got the ball back. Punk that shit. Oh, he's going to go for it.
Like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
No fuck.
Converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the
this guy's so corny, bro. This is insane.
That was such a risky call with the lead late in the game.
You said that fucking deep ball shit where he takes his guy inside and my corner's just fucked.
Is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
Oh my god, I just had him boxed up and just got bailed out by a fucking cheese fucking user fucking swerve, whatever.
Raiders are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Just right up the middle, touchdown. It's so crazy. He just broke that.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On 4th and 7, in his own territory, he goes for it. He throws it 50 yards and does that shit.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Crazy work.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Makes the grab. It's Cochran.
Boy catches everything.
Situation, 2 minutes, trailing late. I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Here's a throw downfield.
Oh, he dropped that one, though.
Incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got it in the middle, it's Riddle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Oh, man.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
Let's go.
To him as he throws. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Oh no, man! What a play though.
Work left ahead of him here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Going for the big play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read.
So pick.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other
Not
way.
a pick 6.
He's inside the
How's
40.
it? Yo, he breaks every tackle.
Touchdown,
This game
Red Raiders.
sucks,
And
man.
they turn it into a defensive score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be